Welcome to Let's Talk Meshing's Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature in just a couple of minutes. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the advanced mask options. If you use Pointwise for any amount of time, then you most likely discovered the mask icon toolbar over here. Now I'm going to pull this away from the toolbar just so we can see it a little bit better. One thing that new users may not know is that the selection mask can be very powerful and you can make it even more specific. For example, let's say I only wanted to have the mouse select structured domains. Right now it selects all types of domains. Well, the way to do this is you go up to the Select menu, click on Mask, and you'll see this fourth tab opens on the panel, and it gives you a ton of options. Now these help you focus what the selection is going to grab. In this instance, let's look at the domains. I only wanted to select structured domains, so I uncheck Unstructured and T-Rex, and I push OK. Let's take a quick look at our toolbar again. Note that the checkboxes no longer have a check in it. It has a gray little square inside of it. Okay, what that means is you have modified the selection criteria. That little gray box is just there as a reminder. And if I were to toggle the whole toolbar on and off, it would get rid of that gray box and go back to the default settings. Now let's see what happens here. Notice that the mouse is not selecting the unstructured domain, but it does select the structured domain. In fact, if I drag a selection box over everything, it still only grabs the structured domains. Okay, now I've turned that off. Let's say I wanted to modify the selection criteria for connectors. That's pretty easy. I go up to Select, Mask, and up here at the top you see everything for connectors. Domain usage right here along here. I only wanted to select connectors that are used in 2 domains. Okay, so I push OK. Let's take a look at the connector icon here. Notice that it has replaced the checkbox with a little gray square, and that means simply that I have modified the mask criteria. Let's try to select these connectors. Note that it is not selecting them, and that's because these connectors are only used by 1 domain. Now if I move the mouse over this connector right here, we note that it is being selected, and that's because this connector is shared by 2 domains, and this connector is shared by 2 domains as well. So there they are. Everything is now selected, and I can go back to selecting everything all at the same time. Thank you, and have a pleasant Tuesday.